shot off my arm. He shot off my arm. These are the exact words of an armed robbery suspect who attempted to rob the wrong convenience store in Southern California on Sunday, July 31st. Isn't that video like absolutely insane? Now, here's the thing. You saw that criminal scumbag is running like a cockroach to try to get in the getaway vehicle. He's crying in pain. We don't care about your cries for help. You made the decision to commit a violent, evil act. And now for the rest of your life, that criminal is going to be looking at I don't know if it was right or left, a disfigured arm as a constant reminder that well-armed citizens are not going to put up with this kind of crap, which is also a great reminder of why we need well-armed citizens. And, you know, the Riverside County Sheriff's Department, they stated in this case, they said, in this case, a lawfully armed member of the community prevented a violent crime and ensured their own safety while being confronted by multiple armed suspects. You know, thank God that this 80-year-old convenience store owner was armed, trained, he was prepared, because these suspects, they were willing to commit a very violent, very evil act against this man. They came in with rifles, which, by the way, those AR-15s did not appear to be California compliant. I wonder if criminals don't care about the law. Shocker, right? But the real question that I have for you guys is this. Are you ready for the day that the wolf steps out of the shadows of the darkness and decides to confront you? Have you taken the time to develop the 3 pillars of self-defense? Inside of my book, Florida Concealed Carry, Shoot or Don't Shoot, I first introduced this concept of the 3 pillars of self-defense, which are awareness, effective decision-making, and the application of skill. Just in case you don't own a copy yet, grab one. The link's down right there. So I'm going to tell you about these 3 pillars so that you really get a deep understanding of this. So awareness is your ability to maintain a 360-degree awareness of your surroundings at all times. Now, this means we're scanning our environment, right? We're looking for things that don't make sense. We're looking for auditory awareness. We're looking for visual awareness. We're keeping our head on a swivel. And more importantly, we're using something called intuitive awareness, which means we're looking at the body language of the people that are around us. And we're searching for people who are exhibiting pre-incident indicators. So these are the signs that evil intent is coming. So next we have effective decision-making. So effective decision-making is the process of deciding exactly what you're going to do as a situation is developing. So obviously you can see why it's so important to have pillar 1, awareness, because that's going to lead into pillar 2, the proper decision-making. You know, you cannot have effective decision-making abilities unless you guys have a very deep understanding of Florida concealed carry law. Without it, you're really just shooting a gun blind, mind the pun here, right? Effective decision-making could mean running away. It could mean pulling out your firearm and actually engaging the threat, if that is something that is justified under the law. Now, the purpose of the Florida Concealed Carry Shoot or Don't Shoot book is really to help you guys develop the first 2 pillars of self-defense, awareness and effective decision-making. Learn how to identify a threat by thinking about and learning about a bunch of different scenarios that you may have never thought of before. And then learning how other people have either properly responded or poorly responded to those threats. Because I think you guys have all heard this before, right? There's two ways to learn. You can either learn from your own mistakes, which is by far the most painful, the most costly, and the most time-consuming. Or you can learn from other people's mistakes. I got to tell you, I want the easy way. I want to learn from the mistakes of people like Michael Draka, who made a mistake with a gun, and now he's sitting in a cage for 20 years. I want to learn from his mistakes so that I don't have to relearn that on my own. The final pillar of self-defense is called the application of skill. So the application of skill is the highest level of skill you have achieved as an advanced pistol shooter. Now, one of the false beliefs that many gun owners have is that they're going to rise to the occasion of a violent attack or something crazy. The reality, though, is humans never rise to the occasion. This whole myth that you see on movies and TV is just that. It's a myth. You will always fall back to your highest level of training. And if your highest level of training is just shooting at a static piece of paper at a gun range, you're going to fail. You're going to crumble under the pressure because you have not taken the time to develop the true application of skill. However, your punishment for not developing this skill, many people are afraid to do it. They're afraid of getting laughed at. They're afraid of getting judged for being in an advanced class and not knowing. The punishment you're going to face is not embarrassment. The punishment you're going to face is living the rest of your life knowing that your life could have been saved. Maybe you're not living to know that. Knowing you could have avoided injury or that you could have saved a loved one, a family member, right? But you didn't train enough. You didn't apply yourself to develop the proper skills. This is a super crazy situation. I'm really happy that and you know what's also interesting? One of the topics I talk about inside of the Shoot or Don't Shoot book is the what would I do if game. It's really thinking through these different scenarios that are likely to happen to you, right? Like I had a student just the other day. She's a young college girl. And she said, I'm really scared about getting out of class and walking through the dark parking lot to go to my car. So now she needs to start playing the what would I do if game to figure out what she's going to do if somebody tries to attack her in that parking lot going to or from the building. So I guarantee you, just from watching the video here, that this convenience store owner, he played the what would I do if game. He thought about this scenario a lot so that when it happened, he wasn't overwhelmed. He wasn't fearful. He was calm and confident because he knew exactly what to do and he knew exactly how to do it. And that's my hope for you guys when you get your copy of this book, is that it's going to really help you build that confidence. So thanks for watching, Sheepdogs. And until next time, keep training and stay safe.